What it do, YouTube? It's your boy NYC Mike, man, and I'm back with another reaction video. You already know what it do. Today we got another banger, man. Today we gonna be reacting to ex adult film star Lana. I don't know how to say her last name. Rhoades. I really don't care. But yeah, man, she is exposing the industry. You get what I'm saying? And not only that, but she regrets being a whore. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what it is. She regrets being a whore. So she's gonna explain the stuff that they did, I guess, and you know why she regrets doing it. Before we get straight into the video, man, I need y'all to do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And most of all, make sure you turn on those post notifications so that you get notified when I upload a new video. So without further ado, we're going to hop straight into it.
When I was talking about like being pressured to do like more and more things, more hardcore things. So there's two different main genres of porn. There's gonzo porn, which is the aggressive porn that you guys are talking about. It's the rough anal sex, it's the choking, and I'll go more into that. And then there's vanilla porn, which is what Olivia is talking about as ethical porn, is what I think you would consider. It's just like classic, like missionary, like just like basically like artsy side.
I was gonna say, wait, I'm kind of laughing at inside because I've had someone call me vanilla before.
I mean, I love vanilla.
Like, why are you so
like
vanilla? I'm like, what do you mean?
It makes me kind of hungry, but I've never even heard of the term gonzo, to be honest.
Yeah.
So gonzo is.
I'm gonna be honest, I never heard of that term neither, gonzo. But I never heard of it, but I don't really care neither, to be honest.
The first level of it, I would say, would be just, it's just like there's no like artistic vision to it. It's just like rough, hardcore sex. And that could be vaginal penetration. The next level up would be anal penetration in a gonzo style. And then there's a level far more than that, and I would say that during my time in porn, I'm not sure what is like the hype right now in porn. It goes through like different phases, but during my short stint in porn, the really extreme acts were what was popular, and that's why, being the #1 performer in the industry at the time, everyone wanted to make money off me, so they pushed me to do these things. And it just gets really extreme, like you were saying, abusive.
Did you ever go through those experiences where you had to do a scene where it was very aggressive and you just felt like...
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into too much detail. Like, honestly, some of my experiences are really humiliating for me, and I wish that they never happened. There's stuff going on, like people getting pissed on. Men are pissing inside of women's vaginas, assholes, down their throats.
Yeah, you hear this? Y'all heard what she just said, right? I mean, this is what you get. That's the stuff you gotta do when you get in that line of work, man. You feel me? And see, and that's the problem with a lot of these females. They don't understand that when they get into these type of occupations, that they're gonna have to be doing things that are extreme. You get what I'm saying? So, but they don't think ahead when going into these type of occupations. They don't think ahead. All they think about is the money. You feel me? So it's like the money is blinding them from actually being able to see what they're gonna be doing in this type of occupation. It's very unfortunate that she had to, go through these type of, acts and participate in these type of scenes. I used to watch, I used to watch it, so I'm pretty familiar with her. But that's not the point. That's not the point. But the point I'm trying to make is that, these females don't understand that. Listen, I'm all for free choice. If you want to do this, right, go right ahead and do it. But you have to be prepared for the consequences that come with doing this line of work. You feel me? So if you go into this occupation and just think everything is going to be all good and ice cream and candy and stuff and nothing can go wrong, then, I mean, you're just being delusional at that point. You're just really being delusional. That's disgusting. Pissing in people's mouths and stuff. Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Oh, don't cry.
Don't start that crying and stuff. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Because you're the same person that promotes these type of things. How you gonna get up here and try to make people feel bad for you because you regret doing it, but then at the same time you promote these type of things so you could get money off of it? So it's like, I can't really feel bad for her because she also promotes these she also promotes doing it to gain profit. So that's why I can't really feel bad for her. And she should be the last person coming up on here and telling young girls to like about the industry and why they shouldn't get into it. She should be the last person talking about it.
Now I'm crying. I'm like, God damn it. No, don't cry.
I'm
It's
just
okay.
getting some examples.
No, that's honestly that's really hard, and I think like I had mentioned earlier, it's just so important for young men to stop viewing women as sex objects, because I believe that, you know, instilling that curriculum in school at a younger age, and they had actually said there's a fact that says that the more a young person had learned about the use of pornography from their school education or sex education, is less likely to see women as sex objects. And I feel that's why, you know, I feel so passionate about the porn industry, because I don't believe that they should be showing those types of scenes, because it does view women as just an object, and it's not okay to do that. Like, I enjoy watching porn. Like, girl, like, you know, but, like, I want to watch ethical porn. I want it to be normalized, and I want it to be taught to where it shouldn't be to where a woman is being abused and is, you know, like, the male is showing aggression.
You heard what she just said? She wants porn to be normalized. It's already normalized. But y'all know how I feel about it, man. I think porn should be banned. I don't think it should exist, like, at all. You feel me? But that's just my personal opinion. But, you know, even if porn wasn't not to be banned or something, and I mean, let's be real, it's never going to be banned because it's a business and they make a lot of money off of it, so they're never going to ban it. You feel me? So, but if you're not going to ban it, at least make it really difficult for people to access it. You feel me? Like, at least have like a subscription or something, you know? And once people that are so addicted to it, you know what I'm saying? Instead of actually having like a real life and actually having a purpose and going out and achieving goals like a normal person, right? And instead of just being in your crib beating your meat all day, you should make it harder for people to access that type of content, like having a subscription. You feel me? So the only way they can access it is by paying a certain amount of money per month. Now, of course, I know there are going to be people out there that are going to do it, you feel me? Because they don't got nothing else important or valuable in their life going on, and this is the only value they see in their life. You get what I'm saying? So the reason why I say the industry, that this type of industry is evil, is because it affects a lot of young men mentally, because let's be real, most men watch porn. You get what I'm saying? Most men watch this type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? I mean, of course females watch porn too, but it's mostly men that watch it. You get what I'm saying? And the reason why it's mostly men is because, like I said in my previous videos, men can only get sex with who they can have sex with, while females can literally have sex with anybody they want. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference between men and women. Women can have sex with whoever, while men can't necessarily do that. They can only have sex with who they can attract. You get what I'm saying? So that's what makes us different. So it makes it harder for men to get sex. You get what I'm saying? So this is why I say, tell y'all young dudes, man, stay away from porn, man. It's not good for you, and it will ruin your life. It will, man. And I personally think it's a bad thing, and I think it shouldn't exist. But that's just me. Of course, you're gonna have some dudes that are gonna defend it, but 9 times out of 10, the dudes that are defending porn, those are the dudes that have no purpose in their lives, and they're miserable and depressed, and then they wonder why they're depressed. It's because you sit home all day beating your meat, jacking off to watching other people get it on. Meanwhile, these people are acting. They're not really into it. You know, they're acting. You get what I'm saying? They're doing it for money. You get what I'm saying? I think that's what a lot of people that watch porn don't seem to understand. Like, these are professional actors. You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand, bro. A lot of the things that they're doing is for money. It's not. They're not doing it because they actually like doing it. They're doing it because they know they're gonna get a lot of money after doing it.
Actually is going to translate into his relationships with women in the future, his wife. Like, it's actually statistically proven that it's going to show aggression in a marriage, in a relationship, and that's, I mean, how is that healthy? Like, that's not healthy at all.
Well, a lot of it is like young boys don't understand, and they think that this is normal and that's what girls want. So they've probably never been with a girl before, and they see these horrible things, and they're like, oh, this is how to please a girl. This is what I have to do.
Yeah.
This is what she wants. And then they, you know, do these things and they act certain ways, and they don't realize the effects that they're having on women.
Yeah, well, they do say that serial killer and rapists are the ones who are consuming these extreme types of porns. A lot of serial killers, when they've gone through their search history, they're watching like these abusive porn, and there's tons of pornography on their search history.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I obviously, like I said, I've watched porn. I do.
Yeah, I mean,
well, I've
stumbled.
Yeah, we can tell.
Yeah, but I've stumbled upon some videos where I'm not gonna lie, I really questioned why is this even allowed on the internet. Like, I felt very, like, I was just turned off. I was like,
really?
Shut my laptop. Like, I can't even look at this. I was like, I cannot believe that this is okay. Like, this is not okay to treat women like this.
Yeah, well, I know that I got emotional, but I do want to continue giving examples of some of those things just so people know. What were some of the things that you saw that you were like, wow, this is really crazy?
Yeah, I mean, there was one scene where I had seen, obviously the male was having sex with a girl, and she was literally crying because he was being so aggressive. Like, I guess, you know, he was just too big for her. I mean, she was like full blown crying, and he was like slapping her, like, you like that? Like, you know, I was just like, oh my god, how can this like, I could not get off to this. I don't know who watches this too.
Some people have that fetish, and it's crazy.
Yeah,
and that's why they
insane.
put it out there, because they're like, oh, somebody will watch it, which is just like, no offense, but like, that's disgusting, because obviously she's not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, to me, it's just, it really makes me sad, because I think of the girl and I think, wow, like, I can just see in her eyes that she did not want to do this scene, but she's doing it because of the reasons of, you know, she needs the money, or this is a flexible job for her right now. She was convinced, she was pressured, you know, she was manipulated into doing this by her agent, because he, you know, told her, like, it's either this way or the highway. Like, I can't even imagine how that girl felt having to do something that she clearly does not want to do. Like, this is not acting. Like, she's full-blown crying. You know, like, there's just no way she's acting and enjoying this, so.
Yeah. No, I've had friends who have been choked out so much that they've actually passed out during a scene. There's really just like crazy stuff going on that damages people's bodies for the rest of their lives. I luckily don't have any issues, but I've seen scenes shot in Europe where guys are literally punching into a girl's asshole like this, and like, she's going to have issues for the rest of her life due to this. And is it worth?
Okay, I don't mean to pause the video. I'm sorry for pausing the video, but I just want to say this, right? And we'll get straight back into the video. I just want to say this, right? So, on the aspect of guys being aggressive during sex, right? I'm going to just be honest with you. And not only have I learned this from experience, but this has also been proven by studies as well, that most females like aggressive sex. Most females actually prefer aggressive sex. Now, of course, not to the extreme where you're like obviously hurting her. You get what I'm saying? Like, to the point where it's like you're really causing some like real pain. It doesn't even feel good anymore. It just, at this point, you're just hurting this woman. But I'm talking about like aggressive sex, like, you know, you choking her a little bit, or you smacking her around. Now, me personally, right? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I've done some of those things with certain females. You get what I'm saying? And almost all of them have enjoyed it. You get what I'm saying? But you also gotta understand that there are females out here that don't really like that kind of sex. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest, the me now would prefer not to do any of those things during sex. You get what I'm saying? Cause you could still have a good time during sex without having to do those things. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be aggressive. You don't have to choke her and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, unless that's what she wants. But I mean, if she doesn't really care, then don't you don't have to do that. But I don't know. Everyone is different. You get what I'm saying? But me personally, I would just prefer not to do that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can still pleasure her without doing all of those things. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to smack her around, all of that, unless that's what she wants. But yeah, I just thought I would put that out there because I mean, it's true that that's what most females prefer. Most females prefer to be slapped around and choked and all of that during sex. You feel me? Because it's exciting and it feels good. You know.
Someone making a little bit of money and someone jerking off to it. One of the worst. Honestly, I feel like I'm in denial sometimes and I can't accept some of the things that I've done. There is one thing that, I tried talking to a therapist about before, something that I had to do for a scene that was really rough for me. Basically, this guy had a bowl and he gagged me until I threw up into it, and then he pissed in the bowl, and during the scene he asked me to drink it, and I didn't know how to say no. It was one of the most disgusting, foul scenes I ever had to do, and I'm telling a therapist this, and they don't even fucking know what to say to me.
Yeah.
No one can relate. No one fucking knows what to say about it.
And so when obviously
I mean, what can you say in that situation? I mean, see, what these adult actresses have to understand is that when it comes to porn, right, nobody's forcing you to participate in that occupation or partake in that occupation. Nobody's forcing you. You're not being forced to do those scenes. You do have a choice where you can be like, okay, I don't want to do that. You get what I'm saying? You can say no. Like, you're not being forced to do those things. So it's hard for me to feel bad for someone like her because she's choosing to do those things. It's not like she's being forced to do those things. If she was being forced, then that's a different story. But she's not being forced. She's choosing to do those things. You get what I'm saying? So I can't really feel bad for you because you chose to do that. You chose to do that. And the reason why you chose to do that is because you knew that after you was done with that scene, as disgusting as that scene was, you knew that you was going to be making a lot of money. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, I can't feel bad for you. I can't. I just can't.
I don't know how porn is shot. They don't tell you beforehand. Did they tell this guy to do these things, or did he just in his own brain?
This one, my agent was actually very pissed about. Okay. And again, I'm not saying that I was raped.
But you were put on the spot.
I told this guy, yeah, I'm excited. Let's do this. I didn't know how to say no. I just wanted everyone to be happy. So I can't blame anyone. All that I can do now is make the best of my experiences and accept it, which is really hard for me to do. Sorry, what was your question again?
I mean, no, I think you pretty much answered my question. But no, I was just gonna, chime in and say about how you had to do something that you didn't want to do or you felt pressured. I definitely can relate to that, just even by working at Hooters.
All I'm gonna really say is that there are other ways to make money. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to go down this path. You get what I'm saying? Now, listen, I'm all for free choice. If you want to go down that path, then go down that path. You feel me? But what I will say, though, is that just know that if you go down this path, there are going to be consequences. You get what I'm saying? People are going to view you differently. You feel me? There are going to be... Your dating market value is going to go down. Really down. Nobody's going to take you serious in a relationship. If you partake in this type of occupation. You know what I'm saying? So just know, yes, there's going to be a lot of money involved, but There's going to be a lot of consequences that can be detrimental to your life. You get what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, what's really important? What's really important? That's what you really got to ask yourself and really think about. Like, what really matters? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. You get what I'm saying? And I'll see y'all on the next reaction.